There was once a strong, loving black man, a father with deep roots and a rich heritage. He had a son who looked just like him. Same dark skin, same strong features, same family line. This son was his pride and joy. Everything the father built, he built for him. But as the son got older, he turned rebellious. He didn't want his father's guidance anymore. He wanted the benefits, the blessings, the inheritance, but not the relationship. So eventually, with great pain, the father said, "You may be my blood, but you're no longer acting like my son." And the boy walked away from the home he was raised in. Now, that same black father, still full of love, still generous in heart, saw a white child one day. This child was alone, poor, abandoned. He didn't have a father at all. The black man, moved by compassion, decided to adopt him. This white boy didn't come from his line. He didn't share the same skin, the same heritage, or the same history. But the father grafted him into his family. He gave him a name, a seat at the table, a place in the home. Over time, the white boy began to learn the culture of the house. He picked up the rhythms, the love, the discipline, the customs. Though he didn't look like the others, he lived like one of them. Because the father didn't love him less, he loved him as a son. Then one day, the original black son passed by. He saw his father out in the yard, smiling and playing with the adopted white son. He saw the love, the connection, and something deep stirred in him. He thought, wait, that was mine. That's my father. And because of that stirring, that jealousy, he came back. And the father, without hesitation, opened his arms wide. "Come home, son," he said. "This is still your house." Now that story paints the picture of Romans chapter 11. Paul explains that God had a family, Israel. The black man and his black son represent that. But through unbelief and rebellion, many Israelites were broken off from the tree. Then God looked out at the Gentiles, the white child in the story, who had no covenant, no law, no promises, and he adopted them in, grafted them into the family contrary to nature, meaning not by blood or heritage, but by mercy. Now, some try to say that the natural branches being grafted in again are Gentiles. But that would be like saying the black son, who came from the father's own DNA, is being brought back unnaturally. That makes no sense. No, Romans 11 makes it clear. It's the white child, the Gentile, who's grafted in contrary to nature. And it's the natural black son, Israel, who, when he comes back through faith, is simply being restored to his rightful place. The family of God is made up of both, those adopted in by grace and those returning by promise. One tree, one root. And the root is not ethnicity or law. It's the mercy of God through Christ.